what's going on, y'all, man? It's Marquis, aka Cincerely Yours, man. Back with another hip hop review. This is the THHC podcast, episode 201. Camp Low, Uptown, Saturday night, man. Stop playing. Come on, man. Y'all know automatically this album gets the rewind, man. Let's talk about it. But first, you know what we do. We got to talk about a couple new releases that came out today. So shout out to everybody that released today, of course. I didn't get to all the albums. There's a lot of hip hop and just music coming out, period, that is solid. There's some solid, good music coming out. But I did listen to the 5 albums below. So, well, no, 4 albums below. I didn't listen to the first one. The first one, let's talk about it. Anyway, because it didn't come out today. It comes out tomorrow, I believe. Ty Ferris. Enigma with an Attitude. Ty Ferris has never really disappointed me. I put the album down below because he's a solid artist, dope lyricist, usually selects the greatest beats, works with the great producers, and I can't give it the rewind, but I will be blasting it tomorrow, playing it. Ty Ferris is one of my favorite rappers to date, so shout out to Ty Ferris, man, and all the producers that worked on this particular album. And y'all go check out Ty Ferris's catalog, period. Let's say what I did listen to. Number 2 is the Beat Miners, 2 producers, of course. Ripping and rhyming. Actually just produced. But it's called Stifled Creativity. And I listened to this one, so basically they producers and they got a various amount of MCs, rappers on the album. And ups and downs on this one. Ups and downs. Does it get the rewind? Of course it gets the rewind. It got solid beats on there and some great rappers on there passing the torches and just doing what they got to do, man. And, the beats are solid, most of them at least. And, great production, great rappers. Why not, Wasn't my favorite album today, but number 3 is Patty Honcho, Black Madonna piece. Shout out to Patty Honcho and his crew over there. They're making a great movement over there. They have concerts. They developed their own signature concerts. Like, I guess nobody was, just do it for yourself. They, a lot of people probably wasn't booking them. They're new rappers on the scene. They got a crew over there, Patty Honcho and his crew, and they put on concerts of their own, and they made it big. I think they're on their fifth concert, and it's getting bigger and bigger every time. So shout out to that crew over there. But this album right here, Patty Honcho solo album, Black Madonna piece, come on, gets the rewind. I've been listening to Patty Honcho for quite some time. Huge fan. He's a great lyricist, great rapper, and shout out to Patty Honcho. Number 4 is Your Old Droog. Oh man, y'all know I'm a huge fan of Your Old Droog. He's just one of those artists that has a fan base, and either like him, love him, or don't cater to his music. But Your Old Droog, the movie, y'all gotta go check this album out, man. It is a movie. The guy's brilliant, man. Just a great rapper, great MC, great philosopher. I can't say anything bad about the gentleman, man. He's been putting out quality work ever since I discovered him for my own liking. But Your Old Droog movie gets the rewind, stop playing, man. It just does, man. It's a dope project, man. The last project I listened to, this is crazy. I say this the best for last, they say, right? Now, RJ Payne, if you don't know who RJ Payne is, y'all gotta get off this channel. At least go listen to him and come back to the channel. But RJ Payne is a great lyricist, barsmith. He put out a 7-track album. It's 6 songs, 1 intro. It could be an EP, it could be an album because it's 7 tracks, but whatever, 6 tracks with an intro. So I guess it's an album, right? But Hellraiser is a solid record. I listened to it and it's short, about like 23 minutes or so, 24 minutes or so, but it's a solid 22, 23 minutes of RJ Payne just slaughtering MCs, man. Hellraisers, named that for a reason. He's one of the top, 5 top 10 lyricists and rappers. And come on, R.J. Payne, Hellraiser, gets the rewind. Listen, it was so dope. Like, I'm quoting his lyrics already. I could probably remember some of his lyrics already. I only listened to the album I listened to the album like 4 times. I'm not gonna lie. It is short, but I listened to it like 4 or 5 times. And he's just a great lyricist, man. I already did the review. So go check it out. It's on this channel. Go check out R.J. Payne, Hellraiser, the review, man. And it's fly. It's fly, man. I think it's dope, man. So go check it out. And let's talk about the next news. We got fact checker news. And fact checker news, I usually just talk about things that might be going on in music or the world or something like that. But today I'm gonna keep it short. We're just gonna talk about some birthdays and some birthday albums, right? So if it's your birthday, happy birthday, of course. You know, hope you're celebrating. It's getting hot. It's hot up here in Boston. So I hope you guys are staying cool, drinking some water agua. Happy birthdays. We got Chris Pratt, Jussie Smollett. Y'all know, I had to put him down, man. Yo, Jussie Smollett, man. I know he's going through some stuff. Hopefully he's okay. Prince of Wales, William, and Lana Del Rey, and etc. So if it's your birthday again, happy birthday. Now, let's talk about the albums that were released on this particular date. 2 solid albums. I'm pretty sure there's more albums that came out this date, but I took 2 of them that I honor, that I love. Jill Scott, The Light of the Sun. Shout out to Jill Scott. And Does She Get... Come on, man. Jill Scott, man. That's solid boy. Yo, Jill Scott. Yo, man. Ever since she started talking about rocking the mic, you know what I'm saying? Just not a lot. I love Jill Scott. Respect, man. Shout out to Jill Scott and this album, The Light of the Sun. It's a great album. Another one, man, this guy, R.I.P. to Prince, man. Prince and the Revolution. Purple Rain. Purple Rain came out 40 years ago. Wow, 40 years ago? I don't even want to tell you my age, man, but Prince is my mother's artist, and then he became my artist, and I'm pretty sure he became your artist if you're younger than me. Prince, man, you know, Purple Rain. It's funny because Boston's been very hot recently, and we be getting a couple rainstorms. Right now it's raining, so we got some Purple Rain outside cooling us off. So it's cooling Boston off. So shout out to the Purple Rain outside, man. Shout out to Prince. Prince is above, like, yo, let me bless Marquis with some Purple Rain real quick, cool down his house. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Prince and Purple Rain, man. But yeah, man, let's get into the album review. I'm excited to talk about Camp Lo, man. I've been, it's funny because, back in the day, a lot of people have, they kind of counted them out. This is one of my favorite groups, man. I love this group. This is the THHC podcast, episode 201. We're going to be talking about Camp Lo's debut album, Uptown Saturday Night, man. And, I always got to ask you guys in the beginning, and I ask you again at a later time, is this a classic album? You can write it down in the comments now, write it down later, but is this a classic album? Have you heard the album? You might be new to Camp Lo, if you're not, but just a solid group. And it was kind of compared to De La Soul back in the day, because De La Soul came out and a lot of people couldn't really understand them. And then a lot of people couldn't understand Camp Lo. They had their own language. Camp Lo had their own dictionary, their own thesaurus, and the way they rapped and their style and their flow was just different. So a lot of people did, cater to it and move towards it. And we fell in love with Camp Lo, the first album, man. And yeah, Camp Lo from the Bronx, New York. We're going to the Bronx from Boston, and we're going to discuss Camp Lo's Uptown Saturday Night. 2 of the illest MCs, their own style, their own flow, man. They have their own style. A lot of rappers, back then, a lot of rappers had their own style. You have to have your own style. I'm pretty sure they knew that, and they did that. So shout out to them. So let me put the tracks down below, and we're going to talk about this album. All right, let's get into it, man. So again, I am Marquis Walker, aka Severe, aka Cincerely Yours. And we talking about Camp Lo, Uptown Saturday Night, Geechee Suede, and Sonny Chiba. Who was your favorite? Was it Geechee Suede? I think Geechee Suede had he was the better lyricist, but Sonny Chiba had the voice had the voice for, I think, the genre of hip hop, and so they kind of panned out, and the group, solid group, just a solid group. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the tracks, and let's get right to it, man, because I know that's what you're here for. Let's talk about it, man. Camp Lo. Number one is Krystal Karrington, produced by Ski Beats. Now, Ski Beats pretty much produced the whole album, the entire album. I would have put him as, in the title, Camp Lo and Ski Beats, and then he had some assistance on a couple tracks near the end, maybe like 2 or 3 tracks. So you really can't give him full credit, but basically, Ski Beats did the whole album. So shout out to Ski Beats. Great production, great producer. He actually worked, prior to this, he worked on Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt the previous year. So he was sought out, he was a producer that a lot of people, love, and shout out to Ski Beats. So let's talk about number one, Krystal Karrington. Now, this song is a smooth opener, setting the tone with its jazzy vibes. Lyrics are full of wordplay, establishing the duo's unique style. And they did have a unique style. Like I'm telling y'all, back in the day, you had to have a unique style. You couldn't be a copycat like a lot of people are today. That it is what it is, right? Shout out to Mason Can. All right, number 2 is Luchini, aka This Is It. This is it, Little genie fall up from the sky, let's get rich. Come on, y'all know, I gotta know this one. Again, produced by Ski Beats. Celebrates the good life with references to luxury and success. The album's breakout single, of course, known for its catchy hook and infectious beat, man. The track is solid. This is one of the whole album's classic to me. Every album is 5 mics, basically. Every song on here is 5 mic to me. But some songs get more love, and Luchini, aka This Is It, got more love. So it's like a double. If I got 10 mics, you know what I mean? Like, Luchini is that record, and it made the world wake up and pay attention to who Camp Lo was. They were like, who are these dudes? Where they are? They fly. They funky. I don't understand them, but I understand them. So it's funny now, if you really go back and listen to the music, you understand them. I was younger, of course, when this came out, but the flow, everything was just brilliant, But now, like, when you really listen to them, they talk about everything every other rapper's talking about. They're talking about sex. They're talking about drugs. They're talking about being fly. They talk about whatever it is that, everyone's talking about now. But shout out to Peachy Suede and Sonny Chiba. Number 3 is called Park Joint, produced by Ski Beats. It's boogie time, man. It's like this. Listen, this is you see the album cover. Let's talk about the album cover real quick before we get to Park Joint. You see the album cover, classic album cover. It's called Sugar Shack. It's a painting by Ernie Barnes. Shout out to Ernie Barnes, great artist, Ernie Barnes. You're gonna say, where did I see this painting before? It's a famous painting. People use it all the time. A lot of black people have it in the house. A lot of artists have it in the house. Duplicates, of course. The painting was used Marvin Gaye on Marvin Gaye's 1976 album I Want You. So shout out to Marvin Gaye, R.A.W. to Marvin Gaye. So it was used on Marvin Gaye's 1976 album I Want You. And it was also used, this is famous, of course, if you guys watch the original Good Times. The original Good Times, not that corny cartoon, that whack cartoon on Netflix. I'm talking about the 1970s sitcom Good Times. This picture, they used this picture. You know what I mean? So you saw this every time it came on Good Times. So shout out to this famous photo by Ernie Barnes, man. It's called Sugar Shack. If you're looking for it and you want it for yourself, a duplicate, it's called Sugar Shack. Let's go back to the album. Number 3, Park Joint, Ski Beats. Get the butterfly collars out in the bell bottoms. The laid back and groovy track got the team reflecting on street life and good times. Let's go to number 4. I think I put B-side? Oh, I corrected it. So B-side to Hollywood, featuring Trugoy, the Dove, and R.I.P. to Trugoy from De La Soul. We lost the king at age 54. Take care of yourself, people. Just take care of yourself, man. Shout out to Trugoy. This was produced by Ski Beats. And it's just hit after hit. These guys is just producing hit after hit. This album is insanely good. It's a narrative-driven track exploring themes of ambition and the darker side of the entertainment industry. They was trying to tell us something back then. Features, the feature Trugoy from the legendary De La Soul crew, man, use this voice for the chorus, and bless them with his presence, man. Shout out to Trugoy, shout out to De La Soul. De La Soul still on the move. They got their masses back. Own your masses, man. I'm telling you, I'll just listen. Y'all go listen to the De La Soul story, and then if you want to get into music, do it the right way. Number 5 is Killin Em Softly. I'm pretty sure y'all heard this before. It's a famous record. Is it Roberta Flack? And then Lauryn Hill did it. Am I mistaken? But this is produced by Ski Beats. This is the rap version, man. This track is killing me softly in a good way. In pause, of course. Camp Low bars addresses rivalries and maintaining one's status in the game. This joint is tough, man. It's just a tough joint. I love this song. Ski Beats worked on Jay-Z's. I already said this. Ski Beats worked on Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt the previous year. So I did say that already, but want to re-emphasize it. Why not? But let's talk about it. Number 6, Sparkle, produced by Ski Beats as well. The jazz returns with the smooth instrumental as Camp Low's lyrics depict the flashy lifestyle and the allure of success, actually, not the lifestyle, but this instrumental as Camp Low's lyrics depict the flashy lifestyle and allure of success. That's what it does. That's what this song is. I'm telling you, man, I can't find a crack pause in this album. It's a great, this song after song, you find a groove. You either be dancing, singing, quoting, whatever, doing backflips. The music takes you places. Let's talk about number 7, one of my favorite joints again. This one got 10 mics instead of 5. Like I said, every song got 5 mics. It's a classic to me. Y'all don't have to wait for my review in the description, but in the description, y'all can find my books, and y'all can find the clothing line, and y'all can support me if you want love. But it's Black Connection, produced by Ski Beats. And if I didn't say Sparkle was produced by Ski Beats, I apologize. But lyrics weave a tale of heist and adventures backed by a cinematic beat, man. Talk about Black Connection. This joint is fire. It highlights their storytelling abilities. So a lot of rappers just rap. You gotta be able to tell a story in rap mode, rap formation, or whatever. This is, again, one of my favorite songs, Black Connection. Black Connection, Black Connection. Like, I'm telling you, man, I probably could sing this whole album, rap this whole album. You just give me the karaoke mic, you know what I mean? It's just one of those albums. It's a feel-good album. Number 8, Swing, produced by Ski Beats, featuring Ishmael Butler. Ishmael Butler's on the hook. It's another upbeat and funky track that you can groove to. I told you, you're gonna be dancing to this. You're gonna be dancing like the album cover, doing this. the JJ, man. But it's another upbeat, funky track that you can groove to. The team focuses on nightlife and enjoying the moment. The catchy beat, hook, and flow is contagious. This whole album's contagious, man. Number 9, Rockin'it, and AKA Spanish Harlem. I like the way they did the AKAs. This is produced by Ski Beats too. I'm kind of thinking, like, I wonder if there was one guy named the song and he goes, "Nah, I want to name it this." And he was like, "Let's name it both." And they just started doing AKAs. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, Rockin'it, AKA Spanish Harlem, incorporates Latin, AKA Spanish Harlem, well, it incorporates Latin-inspired elements, right, in the production. Geechee and Sonny's energy gives you energy. These guys give you energy. Their rap, their flow, their vibe, they give you energy, man. One of my favorite groups to date. Just one of my favorite groups. Another record, I'm telling you, all these records solid. And let's go to number 10, Say Word. Say Word. This song is incredible, man. Featuring Jungle Brown, produced by Ski Beats. Now, like I keep telling you, I'm giving every song 5 mics, but some songs I'm giving 10 mics, man. And this is another one, Say Word, a high energy track with intricate wordplay and braggadocious lyrics. They was bragging a lot. Girls, clothes. I mean, that was rap. It was funky. They just did it in their own funky style. Funky style. This is a standout track for me, of course. The beat will make you smack your mama. This beat right here, like it comes on, it's already a funky beat. But then as soon as they say the chorus, say word, it kind of adds some elements. Say word. Yo, the song's fly, man. This song's so fly. But the beat will make you smack your mama. I'm just saying, it's a joke, but the joint is fire, man. Say word. Never look, yo. Listen, Geechee Sway, Sonny Chiba, bowing down to you already before I even finished the album review, man. Let's talk about number 11. They get a little serious. They got different styles. This is a serious track right here. Negro League featuring Slim Jim and Karuchi Raw, R.A.W. Again, produced by Ski Beats. The beat is somber, matching the serious tone of the lyrics. Track pays homage to the history and struggles of Black America. All features show up and do their job on this record, man. Powerful record, powerful song. This group is, I'm telling this group's fire, man. I can't find no nicks, in this album. Number 12, Nicky Barnes, aka It's All Right, produced by Ski Beats, featuring Jungle Brown. Now, the album returns to to the upbeat flair, like that's, not to say number 11 was a downer, but it was more serious tone song, and now to get back to party, it's time to do it Nicky Barnes style. Y'all know Nicky Barnes, you know what I mean? Money, power, and respect. That's Nicky Barnes in a nutshell. Jungle is fly on the mic. Shout out to the feature. Geechee and Sonny have the streets on lock. It's all right. It's all right. Nicky Barnes, man. Love this song. Oh, you hear the thunder, the rain, the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Shout out to Prince again, man. Yo, Prince, man. Prince is up there rating on us. Number 14, back to back, 10 mic songs, maybe 5 mics, but naming them 10 mics too, man. Which is 13, Black NostalJack, aka Come On. This is a New York anthem. A New York anthem. There's not a lot of New York anthems, and this is one, Black NostalJack, aka Come On, produced by Ill Will Fulton and Ski Beats. This is when he starts getting some of the help on production, but this is like, he probably didn't need it, but anyway, Ski Beats was killing the whole album already. The beat is soulful with a reflective vibe and, a nostalgic track sprinkled with their classic rap flow. Hashtag Suede Chiba. I'm going to put their names together. Hashtag Suede Chiba, man. Come on, Camp Low, man. Back to back, like I said, Black NostalJack. I got that like 10 mics instead of 5. Like this, just some songs just stand out more than the others, even though the other ones are fire. Like 14, Coolie High. Another one that I was like, what? Come on, these dudes. Another 10 mic song I wrote. When I say 10 mics, it's really 5 mics. I'm just exaggerating, but Coolie High featuring Tracey, Amos. She does the background vocals, and this is produced by Ski Beats, of course, and Jocko. Who Jocko is? I guess he helped Ski Beats do this track. It's a relaxed, feel good track. Relax your mind as they reminisce about carefree days and youthful experiences. Another favorite track of mine, of course, Smooth Like Suede, man. This song is Smooth Like Suede. This album is Smooth Like Suede. Let's talk about it. Before I get to the last track, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment below. Let me know what you think about this album. Again, I'm going to ask you, do you believe this album was a classic album? What do you think about Geechee Suede and Sonny Chiba? Who was the best rapper? Who's your favorite? Because it could be different. You could have a favorite and you could have the best rapper. It could be different. Camp Low, man. They doing their thing. Get the books if you could. Support me. Either way, Cashapp. Getting the books. I'd rather you buy the books. This is my second book, Surveyor's Chronicles, Surveyor's Classes, Volume 2. Now on audio. It's on audio, so no excuses. You can listen to it too. Go check out the first book. It's just called Surveyor's Chronicles. This is Volume 2, and that's on audio. I also have five ebooks that I break down EPs. Extended plays. I break down EPs too. EPs need love too, and that's what it's called. EPs need love too, and they go to volume 1 to volume 5, and I'm gonna keep going with the volumes as long as there's some dope EPs out there. But get the books, get the EPs, get the merch. You know what I'm saying? If you can, books and stuff like that. Let's get back to the album, man. Let's talk about it. Last track, 15 Sparkle, Mr. Midnight Mix, produced by Ski Beats. Now, it's just a remix of Sparkle with a slightly different beat, unique lyrical style filled with slang, complex wordplay, and vivid imagery. And that's what these guys brought to the table, man. They brought unique lyrical style filled with slang, their own slang, complex wordplay, and a vivid imagery. All right, 1997, Arista Records Incorporated / Profile Records. Who remember Profile? I love Profile Records. I used to love Profile Records, man. But that's the review, man. Again, is this a classic album? Who's your favorite? You have a favorite? Which one's your favorite rapper? Like, again, it could be different. You could like, Sonny Chiba's voice and say he's your favorite, but you could say Geechee Suede's the best rapper. Is this album a classic? Let me know in the comments below, man. And if you can support. We coming back from the Bronx, New York. We back in Boston, back in the Beam, baby. We back. I'm about to say, look at the hat, Beam. Cincerely Yours. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, talk about it. Let me know what y'all think. Give me some ideas of maybe who would you like to see on the show, and maybe like what albums or artists you want me to break down next. There's dope albums out there, so many hip-hop albums, so much great music out there. Let me know. And it doesn't have to be hip-hop, doesn't just have to be rap. Let me know. If it's just good music, I will sit down, listen to it, and give it my all and review it. If it's good, don't clown me and try to bring some corny stuff that is whack. You know what I'm saying? No whack music over here, because it won't be played. I won't do a review. I don't care if you dare me. I'm not doing any bad albums. I'm just not. Sorry. So hopefully it's a good album y'all recommend, and that would be dope. So the THHC podcast, thank you all who purchased one of my books, ebooks, my merch, or listen to my podcast, either the THHC podcast, which is this one, or the verbal one. There's an audio version called How Many Podcasts Must Get This on all DSPs. Shout out to all fact checkers. Do you have any positive energy to share or questions for me? When artists are on, you can ask the artist. I want you guys to still promote whatever you guys got going in my comments. Please do it. Next week, I'm either going to do another classic album or another great album that you guys might recommend, or I'm going to have a guest on. It just depends on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, be happy, man. Be happy. If you're not happy, you better figure it out, man, because it's a tough world out there. It's a tough world. A lot of things going on, and save your energy for the right people. That's all I can say. But yeah, I'm getting out of here, man. Appreciate you guys watching this, supporting me, and showing support. And I got love, man. Love over hate, man. I'm getting out of here, man. Appreciate it. The THHC podcast, man. It's episode 201. Woo! Man, shout out to everybody that's been on, all the guests that's been on prior, and all the guests that will be on in the future, man. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Mad love, man. Like I said, get the books, support, get the gear. Support if you can. Love, man. One love.